ourselves. The first one from a viewer online says, "Yeah, I love making love to my wife. The only thing is she doesn't like other positions, as she complains that my human gun is too big. How do I work myself around that with her appreciating other positions?"
Thank you so much for that question. I think the key is, I think I did touch on it a little bit, the key is on how to manage the pain factor. Women really are not against sex generally, unless there's some demonic thing or unless there's some other spiritual issue. What they have issues with is fear or insecurities or pain. So you need to learn how to manage. It could be your thrusting or the depth of your thrust. If it is big or if it is uncomfortable in terms of penetration, go back to what we touched on earlier on. The higher the lubrication, the easier the penetration will be. I've always been shocked when, I don't know if your wife was ever pregnant and you went to a gynecologist, and the gynae needs to do some kind of test, and he puts on that latex glove, and then he takes the KY gel, spreads it all over, and then he goes, and I'm thinking, that's a hand. That thing is way bigger than my machine. But it's the technique. It's getting, once the cycle, the sexual response cycle builds up and her body temperature goes up and the oxygenation goes up, she will expand. The vagina actually is designed to expand during the sexual response cycle. On the second part, there's an expansion of the vagina to make room to accept the size, whatever size of the penis it will be. And once it has gone in, it then contracts adequately to give it a firm grip and give both parties a heightened level of pleasure. So it's about technique. There's a whole lesson that we actually do. We call it sex lessons from the pool table. It's not about size, it's about technique. It's not about the thrust, it's about the skill and the accuracy. So if you learn to play pool, you'll be able to be a good sex master, because there are certain principles that are common. So the key there is help reduce the pain, manage the pain by building the cycle, heightening the lubrication, making sure the body temperature and oxygenation cycles are going perfectly. We do touch on it a little bit in terms of how to get that going in the book, so I'd encourage you, get the book as well.